Hey there folks, I'm Joshua Orro, the Mustang Prince, and welcome to Mustang Prince Orro Reports. Now guess what we'll be going over today? Well, we're going over another secret library mission with Princess Sofia again. And I gotta say, Sofia has come a long way since her first mission as Storykeeper back in fall 2015. And so far she's completed 5 stories, when rescuing Massimo, redeeming Miss Nettle with Olaf's help, helping Sir Jackson with his dragon friends, freeing Princess Elena and restoring Avalor, and last time her brother James got to help her when she helped Everburn and his dragon friends make peace with Aquilina and her sea serpent friends. But now, it's time to move on to the next unfinished story in the library, and see if this new adventure will be just as great as the last ones. So, let's get started. Airing on Disney Junior on June 24th, 2017, the special is Sofia the First, The Mystic Isles. Now let's get started. Sofia and her sister Amber visit an enchanted new world called the Mystic Isles, where they encounter some magical new friends, including a little unicorn named Sky, and mystical human hawk creatures called Windwalkers. Together with their new friends, Sofia and Amber must stop an evil Crystalmaster from covering the Isles in crystals. So, what are my thoughts on this special? Well, what can I say other than this special was absolutely wonderful. But, before I get ahead of myself, let's move on to Mustang Notes. Now, this is the 6th installment of the Secret Library story arc, preceded by The Secret Library, Olaf and the Tale of Miss Nettle, The Tale of the Noble Knight, Elena and the Secret of Avalor, and Tale of the Eternal Torch. This is also the 2nd special to be an hour long. What's more, this is the 3rd time Sofia has someone coming along with her on her Storykeeper adventures. First was Aunt Tilly in the Secret Library, and the second one was James in the Tale of the Eternal Torch. This is also the 3rd Secret Library episode to have a plot twist, the previous ones being Olaf and the Tale of Miss Nettle and the Tale of the Noble Knight. Also, the moral of this episode is the needs of others must come before your own. Lastly, it is revealed that the world Sofia lives in is called the Everrealm. Now, what are my thoughts on the animation? Well, to me, the animation in this special is absolutely beautiful, mostly due to the fact that it takes place in the Mystic Isles, which was foreshadowed in the episode Day of the Sorcerers, in the form of a magical painting, that is. It is said that the Mystic Isles is made up of countless floating islands in the clouds, which are home to different magical creatures and objects. It is also the source of all magic in the world. However, it is very hard to reach, for only certain spells or flying unicorns can help you get there. As for what I think of the Isles, well, it has got to be the most beautiful place I've ever seen in Sofia's show. It almost reminds me of the Pastoral Symphony from Fantasia. The creatures and objects that can be found in the Mystic Isles consist of wishes, trolls, dragons, witches, magical music, fairies, memories, beanstalks, magic carpets, centaurs, and mermaids, which almost reminds me of Mermaid Lagoon from Peter Pan. But the islands that Sofia and Amber visit in this special are home to unicorns, dancing deserts, lumpkins, and crystals. As for the story, well, like Curse of Princess Ivy, this special does improve on the relationship of sisters. Now, here's where we come to the songs in this special. in total, there are 4 songs featured here. The first song is called The Magic of the Mystic Isles, sung by Sky while he shows Sofia and Amber around the Mystic Isles. To me, this is such a great song, and it almost reminds me of the Maraway Cove song from the Floating Palace special, because that too is a tour song. Next is Our Royal Plan, sung by Sofia and Amber, so they can escape from 3 rompkins named Harump, Grump, and Bash, while at the same time, they teach them to be gentle. In my opinion, this song is an okay etiquette song. As for what I think of these rompkins, well, they're rough, giant-like guys who made me think of those thugs and brutes from Tangled. But the one who sticks out the most out of the 3 is Harump, because he makes a decent supporting character even when Prisma shrinks him. Next is Prisma's villain song, My Power Will Be Crystal Clear. During this song, Prisma tells Sofia and Amber a story of how neglected she was by everybody, and her desire to change all that. To me, this song sounds almost like what happened to Princess Ivy in a way. Also, unlike most villain songs, this one doesn't sound too villainous. Or maybe it's just me, of how I hear it. The last song in this special is That's Not Who I Am, sung by Amber and Sofia, while Amber tries to talk Sofia into going back home, but Sofia insists that they have to stop Prisma if they want to save all the magical creatures. During the song, Amber voices her fear of not feeling up to it, only for Sofia to remind her of all the things that she did that was right, from past episodes like Princesses to the Rescue, Her Royal Spyness, and Sidekick Cleo. Also, this song makes me think of a sad Broadway song. Anyway, now that we're done with Mustang notes, animation, and songs, let's talk about the characters and their voice actors. Our main heroine and story keeper, Princess Sofia, is once again voiced by Ariel Winter. Best known from Modern Family, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, Bambi 2, Mr. Peabody and Sherman, Speed Racer, and just recently, Smurfs: The Lost Village. Now, in this special, it is Sofia's job to go to the Mystic Isles and stop a Crystalmaster who has a wicked plan to grow magical crystals on the other isles, which could drain all the magic from the creatures who live there. Also to note, this special is the 5th time Sofia had a ponytail. The other times being in Bailey Whoops, Winter's Gift, The Princess Ballet, and Lord of the Rink. And in my opinion, Sofia looks absolutely cute and gorgeous with a ponytail. Also in this special, Sofia used her amulet to use her shrinking ability, as well as 2 new powers, like summoning unicorns to get to the Mystic Isles, and turning into an animal, which was first discovered in the episode Hexley Hall. My favorite animal that Sofia has turned into in this special was a unicorn. And by looking at her, not only does she look absolutely beautiful, but she also reminds me of a drawing that I saw on DeviantArt a couple years ago. Also, I like the fact that Sofia learns to show how much someone means to her by giving them a chance to shine. Sofia's sister, Princess Amber, is voiced by Darcy Rose Bryans, best known from Desperate Housewives. In this special, Amber discovers a secret passageway behind a tapestry in her bedroom that leads to the secret library. There, she finds out about Sofia's job as storykeeper and wants to join her. While I do like the relationship between Amber and Sofia, sometimes Amber can be stubborn and selfish. Also, the way Amber is here is pretty similar to how she was in Curse of Princess Ivy, and she's obsessed with wanting an amulet as magical as her sisters. But, in the end, Amber learns that she has the potential to be a hero, and she does so by distracting Prisma and using a Shatterstone to destroy her Terra Crystal. Now let's talk about the new characters, starting with my absolute favorite, Sky. Voiced by Andrew Reynolds. Best known for his Tony-nominated performance as Elder Price in the 2011 Broadway musical, The Book of Mormon. And last year, he voiced a goblin named Morris in the episode Beauty is the Beast. Now, Sky is an enthusiastic flying unicorn who has a noble personality and is very protective of Sofia and Amber, thus calling them his princesses. He's a colt who has just earned his wings, so he struggles with flight at times. He also reminds me of Minimus, as well as the little unicorn, Unico. Next is our villain, Prisma, voiced by Megan Hilty, who got to voice Rosetta in a couple of the Tinkerbell movies, China Princess from Legends of Oz Dorothy's Return, the singing voice of Snow White from Shrek the Third, Princess Charlotte from the episode Beauty is the Beast, and who I got to see as Glinda in the Broadway musical Wicked. When Sofia and Amber first meet Prisma, she looks like a normal maiden and tells the girls that her sister is the evil Crystalmaster they've been sent out to stop. While on their way to the Isle of Crystals, Prisma is determined to get her Terra Crystal back in order to restore her powers. Later, when Sofia gets trapped in a net, Prisma tricks Amber into thinking Sofia is in danger and promises to reward her with her own magical amulet if she gives her the Terra Crystal. Now, I already mentioned that her motivation for being evil is because she felt neglected, and she's determined to grow crystals on the other isles in order to drain all their magic. However, in my opinion, well, she's pretty similar to Evanora from Oz the Great and Powerful, and by looking at her, it looks like she has Sally's eyes from The Nightmare Before Christmas. And like Princess Ivy, Prisma acts as a foil for Princess Amber. Also, I think her powers are pretty similar to what the Unknown can do in Pokemon 3. However, I really don't think of Megan Hilty's voice for Prisma really threatening compared to most Disney villain voice actors. Next is Prisma's sister, Azurin, voiced by Seth MacFarlane's sister, Rachel MacFarlane, who got to voice on her brother's raunchy show, American Dad. And she also voiced Cedric's sister, Cordelia. Anyway, in this special, Azurin has been described as an evil Crystalmaster, but in reality, she's sweet, innocent, helpful, has great faith in others, and she's also very selfless. She's even rescued Sofia from a net while she was farming crystals. After Prisma retrieves her Terra Crystal, thanks to Amber's help, Prisma traps Azurin in a crystal cage and sends the girls and Sky down a crystal vortex. From there, Azurin watches in terror as Prisma uses her powers to execute her plan. What I like about Azurin is that she, roots for Sofia and Amber while watching them through Prisma's crystal balls. And, of course, Her hair makes me think of little Beatrice from Santa's Apprentice, which I'll get to someday. Now, I've already talked about Harump, so let's move on to Orion, a Windwalker and one of the protectors of the Mystic Isles, voiced by Colin Salmon. Best known from the James Bond film Tomorrow Never Dies. While Orion makes me think of the constellation of the same name, I think he's a real badass character, because it's his and the other protectors' job to protect the Mystic Isles and help those who are in danger, like when he rescued Sofia and her friends from a collapsing bridge. Also, Orion is brave, noble, and responsible. Also to note, after Prisma is captured, Orion is pleased with Sofia's bravery that he invites her to receive training as a protector of the Everrealm, which, of course, Sofia accepts. And now, let's move on to my final words. Overall, Sofia the First, The Mystic Isles is a wonderful special. The animation is beautiful, the songs are nice to listen to, the magical creatures and objects make me feel astounded. The new characters like Sky, Orion, and Azurin are memorable. Prisma is a surprising villain, and I think the relationship between Sofia and Amber is getting better with every episode they're featured in together. I give this special a full 100%. Also, I believe Sofia will be a great protector of her kingdom. And, of course, I hear there's going to be a sequel episode this Friday, and I plan to blog it depending on what I have on my schedule. Anyway, be sure to join me again for my next blog. Mustang Power!